this is Robert Johnson, the real rich jerk. Well, excuse me, I'll prove that in a minute that I'm the real rich jerk. I have 4 people on the call with me right now to help me prove it, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. First of all, we have a nice woman, a beautiful, beautiful woman from the University of, she went to the University of Tennessee, go Vols, with me, and I can't use his name on this call. I've agreed not to use his name on the call. The guy that's calling himself the rich jerk online right now. She went to college with me, and we got an education there, and then I went off to the Alaska Pipeline, and I'm still working there today. Okay, so Anna Jean, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, hi, Anna Jean. I appreciate you being on the call. Now, if you would, please, if you would just acknowledge that you went to school with me and the guy online that calls himself the rich jerk.
I did.
Okay, and you dated him, right?
Well, sort of, yes.
And you dated me, right?
Oh, no.
Okay. I thought we dated, Anna Jean.
No, we just all lived in the same dorm.
Oh, we lived in the same dorm, and you dated him, sort of. Would that mean you slept with him then?
I'd rather not say.
You'd rather not say. Well, you've been so not helpful, but I appreciate you being on the call anyway, Anna Jean. I'm going to go ahead and bring our next guest on. Again, this is Robert Johnson. Anna Jean, thank you very much. If you got to go take care of your 7 babies right now, you can go ahead and do that. I appreciate you being. Okay, well, thanks a lot.
Take care.
All right, now none of them babies are mine, are they? Oh, I guess she's gone. All right, well, the next person I have on the call, I wish I was rich like the rich jerk so I could play some music for you, but I pulled in a huge favor. I got a big favor, and now the reason I got this man on the call, he is the actual President of the United States, George W. Bush. And I'll tell you, George, are you there, sir?
I'm here. I'm connected.
Are you connected? I appreciate it. And this line is clear, and you all know this is being recorded, of course, so other people can hear it. Now, George, can I call you George still, or do I got to call you Mr. President?
You can call me whatever you want. I record phone calls all the time, so I know how it's done.
Okay. So George, the reason I got you on the call here is because I know that you are supporting of what we do here. If you could just talk a moment about how much you appreciate things that are going on people making money, things like this.
You talking about online or offline?
Well, I like online.
All right. Well, let me give you a brief synopsis of online. It started with a computer. Some people tapped in some keys, and then some other people came along and said, "Hey, why don't we help some other folks out with this box?" So that's what online is. You go online with your Apple Pentium 2, and you go on there and you find people like yourself, and you say, "Hey, I want to set up a business online, or I want to, sell products online to people, or I want to create some resources so people can value my products and come back." And that's why I value what you do, because, number one, you're honest. And most people aren't honest on the online world. They believe in fear. They believe in, the fear tactics of those people. So you're honest. That's number one. That's number habla. Number two is that you're reliable. You're like an old car. It still works after a long time. And that's why I like you. And number three is that, you work hard. You believe in freedom. I gave you 5 or 6 things there, but basically that's why I like online marketing, because if you find people like yourself that believe in these key core elements, you can really reach out and touch somebody and make a difference in their lives, especially the life of a young one, like a child or a senior.
Sir, I know you don't have much time, so I have a bit of an agenda, if you don't mind. Let me just ask you one more, or 2 questions in one. Number one, 2 questions in one. Now, due to your research that you've done for me personally with the FBI as the background and the CIA doing the trickle checks, now, who's the real rich jerk? That's my first question. who's the real rich jerk? And then the second question that I got for you. Now remember, this is Robert Johnson. I am claiming to be the real rich jerk, and I know you did some research for me. And then the second question is, did Al Gore really invent the Internet?
All right, repeat. What was the first question again about the research?
Who's the real rich jerk?
That's you.
All right, there's some proof right there, everybody. Okay, we got some people.
I bet you a steak on it.
Bet a steak on it. That's good enough for me. I know you
beer,
like your food. And all right.
Question number 2, Al Gore did invent the Internet, along with a couple squirrels and some rats, and, a man named Jon Stewart. They all invented the Internet.
Jon Stewart, some squirrels, and Al Gore.
Yeah, working hard in a laboratory.
Well, amen to that. Okay. Well, George W. Bush, everybody, if you could, please give him a round of applause. I appreciate you being here so much, and I won't ask for any more favors from you, but thanks for doing this for me, sir.
Hey, you're welcome. And you know what? You believe in freedom? I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Thank you very much. All right. Now thank you, sir. Now, the next person that I have on the call, now something else, wasn't it? You two there still there listening? Yeah, you better be shaking in your boots right now. All right. I got Mark Hodges from don't-get-scammed.com. That's some original name right there. Don't, and then a dash, and then don't get scammed with dashes in between. All right, so, Mark. Are you still there? Okay, sir. All right, now could you tell everybody real quickly what you do for a living?
I review online businesses and report on them to my subscribers.
Okay. Now, by the way, I appreciate you being here. I know that this is not the type of thing you normally do, but you do expose scams. Okay. So now.
Correct.
Okay. Now I'm just going to keep you right there for a second. Now I got someone from the Rich Jerk's office. You're there?
I'm here.
Okay, now you're shaking in your boots right now, aren't you?
I think I'm actually got a steady hand here. I know what you guys are trying to do, and I think it's hysterical. I'll do my best to answer any of y'all questions, but you keep on going, and I'll do my best to answer those questions.
All right. Well, can you put my college buddy on the phone then?
You know what? I have to apologize. The Rich Jerk last night had a bit of a timeout with the ladies. He hasn't quite gotten up yet tonight, or rather this morning. What is right now? I can't even tell. It's kind of dark here. But he's authorized me to answer any and all questions, and I'm happy to do that.
Well, I do appreciate you being here then, Ryan. Now, you said he had a timeout with the ladies. They don't know his safe word, huh?
They don't know his what? I'm sorry?
His safe word, it's hard to talk through these teeth. SAFE, like when you're doing the crazy stuff with the girls, you got to have the safe word to make sure you don't get hurt and they know when to stop.
Oh, my goodness, Robert, I don't know what you're into, my friend, but Rich Jerk is a pure meat and potatoes man. I can vouch for that. I've seen him in action. He's amazing. His strategies, both with the ladies and online, are beyond reproach.
Well, why don't we talk about that then with his booty pants? What is his strategy online? What does he really teach people?
You know what? I've been most impressed with knowing the Rich Jerk so long. He's really taken the idea of being a third-party reviewer to a whole nother level. Like you see websites like Consumer Reports, or a site called like Rotten Tomatoes, where you can go and get unbiased opinions about anything. Rotten Tomatoes specifically about movies you want to go see at the theater. You see all these people chiming in and sharing their opinions. Well, these opinions you take as a word-of-mouth kind of recommendation from a friend, practically, because you believe them, you trust them. They have nothing to gain from giving their advice. Same thing with Consumer Reports. You go, you log in. They have third-party reviewers of cars, of insurance packages, all kinds of things. And so you're willing to probably believe in that advice, and most likely.